Hi guys, my name is Talaja. I'm going over field mentality today. So in this business, what you want to have is 90% mentality and 10% skill. That's kind of why I'm going over field mentality today, right? With that being said, you always want to have an optimistic attitude, right? What I mean by that is you want to protect your attitude. Now, some days it may be hard, but always protect the attitude, because in this business, it's three things you always gonna need, which is pitch, pace, and attitude. Attitude is the main key here, right? Also, you want to identify who your customer is. When you're walking in, is that customer direct? Is this customer asks a lot of questions? You just want to identify that. What I mean by that is always active listen and make sure you're understanding and relating to what they're saying. As well as you want to view every pitch as your sale, right? What I mean by that is when you're walking into a business, every pitch should be the same. It's no switching up. Oh, it's 3 o'clock. That pitch should be the same as it was at 10 a.m., right? So make sure every pitch is the same. You're having that great attitude. C factors are on point, which is smile, eye contact, and enthusiasm, right? That's basically what I got for making every pitch your sale. Now I want to go down to lion's perspective. So with a lion's perspective, you always want to keep your head where your feet is at. Right? If you got outside influences and stuff that's distracting you from work, you already know you either got to turn your phone on Do Not Disturb and leave that stuff at the doorstep, right? Have a lion's perspective in the field. As well as you want to execute your goals. Execute your goals in the field. Don't just lower your standards, right? You want to have those standards. Another thing what you want to do is you want to control the conversations when you're in the field. What I mean by that is when you're walking into a business, don't let that person run all over you. Don't let that person overtalk you. You have to be the control of the conversation. You are the expert, right? Don't worry about what you can't control. That kind of go back to the lion's perspective. Don't worry about what you can't control in the field, because when you're locked in, you got to make that money, right? So you can't let mom distract you, boyfriend distract you, anything like that distract you from making your money and learning and growing more and controlling these conversations, right? The fourth thing you want to do with the lion's perspective is you want to think outside the box. That's actually one of our steps to the 9 steps of success, right? In this office, you want to think outside the box. Say for instance, if you're in a territory and everybody has AT&T, which everyone don't, right? You want to pitch consumer. We don't only pitch businesses, we pitch consumer as well. Home internet, phones, TV, like all that good stuff. You want to think outside the box. And you always want to have, find an opening and a close, assume the sale, right? Like I said, when I go back to the view every pitch as your sale, right? You want to find an opening. Find a hot spot. Is it system? Is it servings? Is it what is your hot spot, so I can go ahead and close you on the hot spot? Because if you like to save money, I'm closing you on how I'm saving you $3,000 a year, right? So always assume the sale, always assume your customer, right? Second to last, you always want to have confidence in the system. I've been working here for a year. Nothing works better than the system. When you try to freestyle and kind of like you're trying to think about what's next to say, when we have systems in play. Like I was telling you earlier, we got C factors, smile, eye contact, and enthusiasm. Systems like that is really key to use, because if you don't use those systems, then it's not gonna work, honestly. So the systems we have in play for this organization, you wanna use them, right? Last but not least, you want to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in the system, but confidence in yourself as well. When you're walking into a business, walk in with that confidence like, hey, I'm representing a $1 million company, right? They sent me here to help you out as a business owner. So you always want to have confidence in yourself, in the systems, and always assume the sale. Those are 3 major keys in this organization. Now, with that being said, overall field mentality is very key. Like I said, this program is 90% mentality. You only need a little bit of skill to get by. But once that mentality go down, you might as well call it a day. I hope y'all learned something from this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, right? I'm glad to share this knowledge with you guys. Thank you.